Hey y'all, Tammy here with Happi Art Creations, and welcome to my today, and thank you for joining me. I'm so very thankful. We just had a beautiful Thanksgiving. It was just me and my husband, but it was really nice. The kids went off to see each other and out of state, and so that's okay. It just wasn't time for us to do that. But I'm okay with that. I did miss them. It's kind of weird, you know. And but anyhow, we had fun. It was a nice peaceful day. Ate too much, but you know. I'll tell you what we did do. We had these the throwaway tins that you can put meals in and give them out. Well, anyhow, we put 2 meals with food that'll be good to freeze of our leftovers for another time later on down the road where I don't have to cook. So I don't really have that many leftovers now because we're going to eat some of it later. Okay, before I get started, I want to show you a few things, because once you touch paint, that's it. You ruin stuff. I do. So anyhow, those of you that don't know, you can use simple little things. I got these at the Dollar Tree. I think there was 6, don't hold me to it, but I think there's 6 in a little bag, and it's for $1, and they're great. They wash off really well. They're great. They're level, and you can put little things on this, or you can spread it out and use it like that. And they are level. That's perfectly perfect. So I'm very thankful. I want to show you a few things. My last 2 paintings. Y'all, thank you for all the kind words. Y'all have blessed me beyond measure. Because the one painting I got so many responses to was really just an experiment that went well. So I'm very thankful. But this is dried really nice. So I'm going to let it cure just a little bit later, and I'm going to trial out the resin on it and see how things go on that. I'm thinking it's going to do well too. Remember, this was just a stick-on tile, and it worked perfect, and I'm thinking this is going to be a great substrate for things when you really do want to put them in a little frame or something like that, that you can just put in there and buy off the shelf and they'll fit. So anyhow, this is really neat. And then I did one, and my phone died because my plug wasn't right, and I thought it was. And then this one, it's hard to see. Oh, see it? Oh, I can see it. See those beautiful, those are those beautiful pigments that were used. I keep looking at this, and I swear I see a lobster claw. Some people have seen in this one, they've seen a seahorse. I don't see the seahorse, but to each their own, because everybody's eye is different. But I absolutely love this, and again, this is one of those that I was trialing out, and I thought, well, okay, so I only had this one and this one to trial out, and they turned out beautifully. So I can't wait to resin these and see how they do, and how the paint dried beautifully. It dried smooth. There wasn't any weirdness, and so, you know, I'm just loving it. Today I'm going to do the same kind of pour, modified pour, and I'm going to move these out of the way because, you know, once you touch the white paint, that's it. And it is the messiest stuff ever. I am using the same recipe as I used before because I still have some of that paint left over. I probably won't use the Artist Loft in it again, but it did turn out good. Oh, I need a big fat mama jama. Here we go. Here we go. Wherever did that phrase come from, mama jama? But it's very creamy, very nice. And so I'm loving that. And still haven't found my box of paints, y'all. We're going to go through that and pull out some of our Christmas stuff. All right. And in saying pulling out and finding some new boxes, well, I found some boxes of previous bloom stuff, bloom paints, and y'all, I'll tell you, I don't know all the names of these. Some of these are pigments, some of them are not. I am not the most faithful when it comes to putting names on these deals, because I don't like it after the fact. So, like on this one, I actually put it, let's see, Amsterdam Permanent Red Violet Light. Looks like magenta. Anyhow, I can pretty much tell you, kind of, sort of, but I won't be able to tell you the exact, and I apologize. I'm just not really good at that, okay? I'll try to get better. I'm going to use my black cell activator as used in the last painting, and I've got some gold. I don't know if I'm going to use the gold Arteza or the mix of 24 karat gold and the Montmartre deep gold that I had. It's just, I was using the rest of my 24 karat gold and need a little bit more, okay? All right, so we're going to get on with this fun. All right, so I know that, and I didn't shake these, I didn't stir since. I know this one is one of my pigments. It is absolutely, if you could see this orange, I think, I have them out in front of me. I might be able to tell you. This one's called Zesty Orange. I know that for a fact. That is one of my pigments by Naked Fusion. Okay, and this is used with a different pouring medium, which I'm not going to state. You might be able to find it on my previous bloom pours that I have, and you're welcome to do that, okay? I'm not even I'm using one of the ones that I mixed with my new pouring medium, which I absolutely love. This is called the Russet. And it is, I can't wait to see it next to that orange. Let me put it up there. Can you see the, oh, y'all, I'm getting used to this camera again. Anyhow, gorgeous. They are beautiful pigments, deep and rich. Okay, this is the Amsterdam. I may or may not. I don't know if I'm going to use this, but y'all, it's very pretty. I do want to ask a question. How many of you, because I hadn't painted in a month, that might have been part of the problem, okay, but how many of you got a bad batch of that Floetrol? This is Folk. No, I'm not going to tell you if that's the right lid. I don't know what this one is. It's pretty. Got a bad batch. Oh, this is Blue Flash. Got a bad batch of the Floetrol that smelled like rotten eggs. Anyone get that? I did. And so when I came to stir up all these little paints that I have, oh my gosh, it's not good. I had to throw it away. It was clumpy. It stunk like rotten eggs still. And I am so sorry that I mixed paints with it. I haven't gotten any other bad batches, and I was about to take some stuff back to Lowe's, and thankfully all of the other Floetrol that I had was not that bad batch. So y'all, it really doesn't matter if it's a white or an orange lid. It is just. This here is a berry, and I think it's a Deco Art and a mix of some other colors in it, and it does have some of the was it Sargent's Iridescent. No, I don't know if this is the Deco Art Berry. I don't remember. I don't remember. Alrighty, this here is absolutely Purple Flash. I'm doing pretty good about remembering what these colors are. What do you guys think? I love this one. Y'all, be patient with me in this camera. It's really throwing me off. I need to remember to be close to my thing here. And I know it's a lot of colors, and I may or may not use all of them. And y'all might think I'm crazy, but if you could see this green, and 'tis the season, look at that. This is, I made like a phthalo green and add a little bit of black, and then I added some gold, and it's got a gold undertone. I'm going to use it sparingly, but I want to use it, okay? And then this is Ceramicoat Red Violet Blue Glaze, okay? That's what it says. So anyhow, and it does. It has a little bit of blue, and I just thought, well, maybe just red, violet, and blue. I thought that just might work, okay? All my consistencies are pretty good. Some of my other stuff, though, oh, was not good, and it was so nasty. I don't know how else to say that. It was nasty. I'm going to try to get some of this stuff out of my way so that when I get my white paint out, I don't get it all over everything. It's the only thing about the house paint. It's messy, y'all. It is messy. You should see, I have to show you my I call it my TV changer, but my remote. Anybody else have a remote like this when I watch my videos and stuff while I'm in here mixing up paints? In fact, I got one paused by Sarah Mac right now. I missed hers in the last few days. But anyhow, I've made a total disaster of stuff with this white paint, so there we go. All right, I'm going to give it a try. And guys, I think I like that Color Art deep base. I think I'm going to like this recipe with it because the triple thick, or whatever, yeah, whatever it is, it really thickens it up just right. I don't think it's too thin, and I don't think it's too thick. I thought it dried very, very nice. So let me set this aside here. I'm going to pour my puddle here. And I'm doing a modified pour. Okay. Officially, I have the messy white paint on. And y'all, just so you know, a rag seems to be better to work with when you're doing this. Yes, it makes for a really hard wash at times sometimes, but it's still so nice. It's still so nice. Okay, so I got a little bubble there. I'm going to try not to... Alright, so what sounds like a good one to start with? A good base. And some of these have like, this one has no, oh, what is it? Oh, it is a little thick. No iridescent or anything, it's just plain Jane. And it's always good to mix. Not all metallics, and quite a few of these are, but not all of them. I think this one has some in it, but it started off as a, and then there's another one that started off as, I think. Heck, I don't know. Not sure. I think, I don't want anything to turn weird. I'm going to use that sparingly too. Y'all, it's a hard decision. It's a crazy decision. Alright. And y'all, I take my spray bottle and I give it a little spray. You can see the water just floating. Not even, maybe a 1/16 of a teaspoon. Not even. We moved into a house. I had left a house that had a great gas stove. And y'all, once you've cooked on gas stove, it's so hard to go back to the electric. And mine is an electric one in this new house we're in. Because it's not a new house. It was built in 1966. It's not the original. But by golly, it's going out on the blink. So at 3:35, it was reading 400. So my Thanksgiving dinner was a trip. Okay, I don't know what else to say. It was a trip. So, okay, let's start. Alright. It was awful, but I got it together. I grumbled a little bit. I guess I shouldn't have grumbled, but by golly, I'm going to add just a touch of this. It aggravated me. It was so aggravating. And so when we redo our kitchen, which is in the plans for this year, when we do that, I think I'm going to add this and then start with those other colors that are brighter too. Purple Flash. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. We're going to put in a line. We do have gas in other places, so I think it should be easy. All right, so I think it is time on top of the purple to put the blue. Maybe. Let's put a buffer. What is a buffer? A buffer is a color that you might use on top of something else so that a color that doesn't necessarily mix might do better on top of, okay? All right. So that is why I used what I did. And whether it works or not, that's probably not the best buffer. It was one of the... Alright. And I'm not worried about all this stuff. It's gonna... Have I put the blue? I'll put the blue over here. I might end up using all of them. Remember, this is the blue the blue flash. Put the blue here. And leave room for the, I just forgot to use this orange. It is just, I love orange. I can wear bright orange like that, but if it's just too much of a fall orange, it's like red, I can wear red. If it's more of a watermelon, I know, I'm weird, but it's just the way it is. Anybody else weird like me? Okay, y'all, I'm going to be very particular where I put these, and I think I'm just going to put a dot here, if I can get it to come off. It's just because I'm afraid to have it come out too much. A dot. And I'm kind of doing the dot, so maybe baby, it'll come out like a, I don't know, a leaf? Who knows? I never know. Which gold? Which one did I use on those others? Well, I don't know. I don't remember. And, if you're not careful, you can overdo gold. Alright. Now, here is my, I think I called it the wrong color. It is, oh geez, Oxide Black by, it's either Carbon Black or Oxide Black from Golden. Okay. So here we go, and I'm going to try to blow better than I did last time. Alright, here we go. I'm hoping I have enough. Last time I kind of felt like I didn't have enough, and I didn't blow it right then. Okay, here we go. Okay, ooh. Well, you see what came out the most, right? Let me get my little, my stick. This here is my teeny tiny metal crochet hook. Look at the little hook on that thing. These were some of my grandmother's, and y'all, I like to crochet, but I don't want to crochet like that. Not that little. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to kind of blow in the middle. Just to kind of open up those places that are not. And once I start moving it, trying to get that unstuck. Excuse the hair. I got to pull back with just a, it's clean, but ooh, it is a mess. All right. And I thought, while I've got this, I'll go ahead and just add a little bit more so that it flows nicely. I don't want to get too much. I am trying to be neater, but I think I'm a messy artist. But I get the job done. Some people are so wonderfully neat. I don't think I'll. You know what? I did a personality, and I'm a personality test. I've done multiple ones, and they always come back the same. I know what I am. One of them is where the animals and the otters, and otters like to play, but they're very distracted. They can be distracted. I'm like, well, I'm that girl that is in the middle of a conversation, goes squirrel. Something distracts me, and bam, I'm off to something else. Or I can organize something and I have it and it looks really pretty for a while and then nice and neat, and the next thing you know, like, oh well. And that's just life. And then there are those, they're beavers, and they like it orderly, and y'all, I am not. I like things, or like in my nursing, when I nurse, I could be that if I needed to be. I could be in command if I needed to be at the moment, but my personality is definitely the otter who loves to play. All right, and I do. I like to play. I love these colors. Let me bring them up to you. That's gonna be, I hope my orange comes out, and maybe when I manipulate, I'm just seeing if this is opening up and it's not quite. Let me see if anything happens there. I know I made it more, but while it's doing its thing, I'm going to go ahead and manipulate a little bit, okay? I like doing that. I like breaking it up like that. Anyone else? You know, this is just my first, and then when I go back in, I like to do more. I definitely like to play. Maybe have too much paint. Next time I won't put as much of the pink. I do like the colors. I'm not sure if this is, there's gold underneath the, but I forget, some of this white you're seeing is not the paint underneath, it is this, okay? All right, so that's that red, blue, or red, violet, blue, like a ghost. So all of this right here is going to be shimmery. Shimmery! Okay, let me look. It's moving. And y'all, I'm going to stand up because when I do this, I really like to move, okay? Was talking to hubby, and right now until I get everything situated, again, I still can't find everything. I think I'm going to do a couple videos a week, and if you get an extra one in there, say yip yip, okay? I am going to try. I'm just kind of moving it right now, y'all. I like the way, I wish you could see the purple and the orange right in there. The purple flash and that orange zesty tangerine. Alright. What is my least favorite? Do I have a least favorite? I'm not sure about all that. So usually, and I know people say, well, pour to your favorite, but in all honesty, I do the opposite. I'm going to try to keep that off because I don't want that on there, so I want to keep what I have and what I really like. Okay, so if that's, oh, there we go. And it gives me an opportunity. Now my green, didn't see my green, it's a little bit up at the top there, up that way. You see my phone moving. These are pretty colors though. I could have put more, but now I know, okay? So I might try to keep some of that. Let me set this down and look at it this way. I don't have, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a lot of these cells. I don't. Oh, that's pretty cool right there. Okay, I'm thinking. I still don't like all that pink. So hear me out. Hear me out. And I like this. I really like that. So this right in here, even though there's some pretty there, I'm going to say toodaloo and see what else happens, okay? Try to bring your paint back to center. That way you know where you're at. And you can see the flow of the paint. Now see, I'm opening up things. Now I do wish that there was more cells, but I don't think cells have. Let me bring, oh, I found something I want to keep, so let me, and I'll show you in a sec. Okay. I'm going to bring that back. You know, I think hubby might be doing the dishes for me. I hear it. We didn't finish the dishes last night. After fighting that doggone, and it was a doggone stove. Alright, let's see. Oh. Can you see this spot right here? Let me, oh. Okay, I have touched my camera one time and I got so much paint on it that it wouldn't move. Okay, I'm going to show you what I like. There's my green. My green came out, and then this right here, there's those really, really pretty. I like the way this looks. So I think with manipulation or modifying that this is going to be gorgeous. Now I'm going to move it this way so that my eye can see, and then I'll show you. I might even try to move. I do have this taped underneath, y'all. Forgot to show you. I might move it this way just a hair to bring up some more of that green, but you can see my paint is moving, so I don't want to move anymore. Let's bring it back. There we go. And my paint is moving slowly, so that means I've got probably just the right amount. Now, I have favorite spots, y'all, and I love it that this in here is mixing the purple and the russet. And there's also this pretty orange that mixed with the orange and the pink. Oh man, this is gonna be really pretty, I think. All right, let me put the lid on my black. Okay, so where do I want? I see little bubbles, but there's so few that I kinda, maybe, sometimes you can just do like you see me drop it like that and see it pop those bubbles without really putting a torch to this. Because sometimes when you pop them, it opens up a big white hole, and I don't want to do that. Okay, this is gorgeous. So how am I going to treat this? Oh my gosh, I'm afraid to touch. Maybe I won't do too much, but I usually do a lot. I like the black, I like the racing it through, and I love the green. So I think I got the green the way I want it. I know, I'm just talking, but at the same time, I'm trying to figure out where is the best. I'm thinking I've got maybe a little bit too much light coming in my window, but I'm going to enjoy it right now because I'm not having a shadow too much. I don't want to ruin too much of this, but I think right in here. Now when you do it slowly. You can even make smaller ones, see? And be careful that you don't, oh, that's pretty. Carry the white from up underneath and then slide it across, because I have done that in haste. And trust me, I know what haste is. I get impatient or I get excited. You know, I talk about my puppies every morning now. They go nuts because we have squirrels. We have squirrels everywhere, and you think I'm squirrely? Ha! They are like crazy squirrels. Okay. I just bring that back there. That is pretty. I'll bring this all up to you for you to see. This is so gorgeous. I'm not sure what I want to do in this right here. Maybe bring and share that black right in there. I don't want to make it muddy, but that is gorgeous, and I will show you. I think it needs to continue. So, and all I do is swirl back and forth. See? It's not like I'm doing a whole lot, but what it does do, it opens up and it gives you a different dimension. So if this area right here, let me, oh, wrong way. I'm working right in here. See if I can get it without tape. If this area here I do it one way, then it looks like the petal has opened up differently. Now I can adjust it because I feel like it might need a little bit more. There we go. And y'all just do a little at a time. And you're going to use some of your white that's underneath to an advantage, okay? And that's what you want to do. Sometimes less is more. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do here, y'all. This is just freaking me out. Oh my Lord, maybe just some swirls, see? And then I can incorporate that very gently around the edges, not going too deep into the pretty, and then travel it down and add something. There's nothing hard about this. Nothing hard. Now this one, I'm going to do kind of what I did over here, kind of. And in between this, I am wiping on purpose. And you cannot wipe if you want. And it gives it a different effect. But I want it to, and I want it to bring that back in. I mean, there's a place. I'm not going to do it because I love that right there. I'm going to leave that alone. And this is gorgeous. I'm afraid to touch too much more. Again, I think I'm just going to do these edges. Now this one I might go out like that and do that. And give it a different look. I could even spiral that. Oh, that didn't spiral. Didn't have enough paint on it. And I'm gently and carefully bringing that out and up and not running it through. Now this, because I did this on this side, do I want to do something similar over here at this edge and bring it into here? I think I do. Watch. Bring it down where I met before, and now it's like a chasm where it opens up. Y'all, this is gorgeous. I don't know what else to tell you. I am quite happy with this. Sometimes there's places that are just gross and you go, oh, I don't like that. But I do, and I can't say I don't. Now this, I'm thinking of just doing something to bring this up in the middle. Just a hair. Bringing it back here and swirling again. And I'll get it up close with you. Now this little guy, I love the color, but you see the shape? It's a little goofy. Let's see. Oop, wrong way. There. I'm gonna get right up in here. See that? It looks, I don't know, undersea weirdness. It's just not great. So maybe this is a place I can add some of my little twirls, swirls, whirls, whatever you call it. And that's exactly what it needed. And it gave that little edge right in here a little bit more pizzazz. Okay, now I'm going to work just a hair right up in here. Wait till you see these sides. I'm afraid to touch this. I might have to leave it alone. I'm defining my green over here. That's what I'm doing there. And I might take just a swirl right in here. So my swirls go in and out and in and out and down. Again, if you don't like a shape, you can manipulate it. This here, if I touch it, it almost looks like a rose about to bloom right in here. So help that rose bloom. Alright, well what I'm going to do is bring it out and then I'm going to lift it up and let you see it. Because I think I am finished. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Oh, this right here I love the color. So what I'm going to do is swirl. I don't like the shape. And then maybe bring that up out like that. There we go, I'm done. We're going to leave it alone. Oh, I gotta be careful, y'all. Don't touch your sides if you have some pretty sides, and I do. So let me get up. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, see these sides? See the sides? Can you see how gorgeous this is? Like, I am totally in awe of this. My sides are beautiful. And I'm going to just drop it and leave it alone. Okay? I will take pictures. for sure, and I will post them. I'll bring that in for as close as I can get, I think, is right there, unless I can move my paper. Nope, wrong way. This way. There. Maybe I can get in. Sorry, guys. I am not the... There. I'm just going to leave it. I'll take some pictures. It is absolutely gorgeous. And, y'all, I want to say thank you. I so appreciate everybody for supporting me, for the comments, for subscribing to my channel. Almost hit 800. I'm very excited for that. It just, you know, I'm at a snail's pace, but I'm okay with that because I'm taking my time. And y'all can visit me anytime you want. You can share. You could subscribe. And go ahead, and if you like this or loved it, hey, y'all, hit that thumbs up. I want to thank all my, my paint friends that give me great encouraging, and I thank you. I'm very thankful that for this season it's hard, but there's always something that we can be thankful, and there's a lot of people out there hurting. So if you see one of those, smile at them. You know something's not right. If you're able, family member, and you're able or whatever, give them a hug if you're able. Spark some happy in their hearts. Smile, say a kind word. That's what we need. Let's bless someone else. Alright, guys, I'm so very thankful. I'll see you next time here on Happi Art Creations. I love this. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I wouldn't take any of that pink out now. I love it. Okay, y'all, I'll see you. Toodaloo. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Bye now. Toodaloo.